Oh, hello. Welcome to Handelabra Live. I am John, aka Migrant P, and lead developer at Handelabra Games, and we're gonna play some more Spirit Island today. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. Uh, so yeah, say hello in the chat. We're gonna do that second wave thing again. Uh, Last time before launch of a wave, we did a second wave thing. Back for the second wave of Nature Incarnate, Wave Two. I did a second wave game where I was looking at my spreadsheet and had to update it. It was around 3 hours, and we lost to Russia finally in the end. Um, and this time we have a new adversary that we can set up, which is cool. We've got Habsburg Mining Expedition. Start at level 0 and see how we go. We'll start with deeps. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do no events. Let's mix it up. Let's play events. Let's play events. No scenario. Let's just like do do something weird. And we'll just play until we lose, because we're certainly gonna lose eventually. So, but I'll put a time limit like of 3 or 4 hours, and we'll see how we go. So let's get started. And in case you missed it, this update is coming out in 2 days. If you're on YouTube and it's the future, it's already out. So check it out in Spirit Island Digital. It has 3 new spirit thingies, a spirit and 2 aspects, and an adversary. So we're going to try them all out today, unless I lose too quickly, I guess, and then we'll restart. So we're going to go on board A, just was random, and I'm going to be playing deeps here. I tried out a blitz game with deeps, and it was really interesting, like being able to go after stuff in the fast phase. Hello, Evil Dice Monkey, from the far future of Great Britain. All right, they are in the mountains, so we could stop. Probably best to try to stop that inland build there. So with HME 0, they don't do a whole lot, right? They just explore in 2 lands, and then they have this. So we can deal with this with literally call the deeps and swallow the landowners, and everything is fine. So I'm just going to do that, pop some presents on the board, and we get to 3 card plays next turn, and we're going to have some energy from drowning. So sort of your basic regular earth, regular ocean opening here. We don't get to drown all the explorers, but we get to drown an explorer in a town, which is going to give us 3 energy. In solo, ocean is very good. All right, we have a problem back here. We have to start finding a power card that lets us reach to the back. This is also a problem because we already used Call the Deeps. So I'm gonna throw the Deeps token there and do a damage. Yeah. Yeah, we do want to find a defend power at range 1, at least. So let's see what we can find here. Oh, Call to Ferocity would work if we could if there were Dahan. I want both of these. We could use Scour the Land to blow up here. That does add Blight. An option. Problem is we don't have anything to deal with this then. I could use Veil the Night's Hunt to deal with this, and accept the Cascade here next turn. I think that might be the way to go. Veil the Night's Hunt is going to be useful, like, to help manipulate the inland a lot. And it's range 2, so I'm going to grab Veil the Night's Hunt. Hello, Pricey Provinces. Tons of digital board game news this month. Spirit Island, Dune Imperium, and Wingspan. Yeah, I think Dune Imperiums is out today, supposedly. So, cool stuff. We're always happy to see more board game digital board game stuff around. So I'm gonna make a sacred site in case we get a sacred site defend here. We might need it to defend this land. So, and we don't have to play all our cards, but we may as well for elements. So it's not really doing. I can get Dahan into this land, so actually that's potentially useful. We get like defend based on Dahan or something like that. So 1 damage for each. Stop that build. We'll defend there in case the event does something. Ooh. Destroy presence and lose an energy. Or choose any non-major power card of yours in hand, play, or discard. Put into play, use it immediately, and then forget it. So I could stop this build with Call of the Deeps. I would lose Call of the Deeps forever, but I'm going to do that. That's giving us so much tempo on this Sands that it's totally worth it. And there's events that let us get it back, right? Like, it's forgotten, but it is permanently removed from the game. But, you know, there are events. We have events. We got a fear card. Defend 1 in all lands, hooray! And they do explore here because of... Yeah, so now losing Call of the Deeps kind of sucks, but it's okay. I think I want to leave this Dahan here because we're going to use him to defend. Does that actually... You know what? We're just going to drown that next turn. So we don't actually want to defend there. They're not going to build. Defend 4 is going to be enough, and then we can actually drown everything. So I am going to push the Dahan. He's not going to be useful in there. Alright, see if we can get something to deal with him. Gain a power card. Probably a miner still. Treacherous Waterways. Push Explorer. We could also just strife the town they build, but I'd rather get rid of that. We could also do Sunset's Fire, but it's too slow. This is good. I like the elements. And I have to keep a presence there for range, so. Cool. So we can just like drown some Explorer with this. And we don't have to play, I mean, we don't have to play more cards. We could just play Treacherous Waterways, but I do want to be adding tokens. Yeah, we want to be drowning all this, right? But we're short elements. Or we can at least destroy the city. We don't get the second threshold to drown that wetland yet, but destroying the city may as well. So what do I want to do? Something with water, I guess. So yeah, we'll gain a power, and we have Grasping Tide for next turn and fail the Night's Hunt, so. We have an event that could end up causing blight if I put this somewhere else, so I'm going to put him here. Each cities do +2 damage. Add disease. Disease does not prevent builds. Oh well, Swallow the Land Dwellers is doing something for us. I'm going to put this back here. No sands, just the one wetland. Wetland again. Actually, we can put a Veil the Night's Hunt Dahan in here, and that will take care of itself. We have an Explorer. We can just go in there. Have to put 2 lands. Okay. Coastal lands. Sure, explore away. So yeah, defend, and we can also destroy the city here. And just take two. Okay, feels like major power time, doesn't it? We can easily play all our cards. We can defend this. We won't be able to drown it this turn, unfortunately, but just pushing, we can probably push this Dahan, these Dahan into here. Likely takes care of that. Let's go for a major power. Melt earth into quicksand and flocking red talons both have water. This has great elements for us and takes care of this land automatically. If coastal land comes up, then they just drown, they die. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like flocking red talons as well, but I like this more. And probably treacherous waterways can go. On 4 card plays or to start getting elements. Probably 4 plays next turn. That's going to let us get 4 water. So we don't need a sacred site. Well, we're going to get one. Just expand our coverage here. Put a sacred site to the one closest to these things. And we don't get a lot here, just one more Deeps token, but we could melt Earth somewhere. Can't really melt Earth somewhere else that matters, right? I mean, I have Grasping Tide. I could do it here, but like it's literally 4 energy for 1 damage. If coastal comes up, we can't use it on these other lands because they're not going to be coastal. We could use it here, and if they explore, but they're not actually going to explore that land, so it doesn't even matter. So I'd rather drown those explorers for energy, though. So let's just use it here. And we can put these Dahan into the land with the town, and maybe they kill it for us. We could have just not played Veil, but... in the single land with the most invaders. That's here. Right, that's fine. So I could actually... Can I can't undo? Oh, because there was no decision. It's interesting. There could have been a decision, but there wasn't. I could have, like, turned on the option to push them in there and destroy the Explorer. But since there wasn't actually a decision for me, since the event card was revealed, I can't go back. It's not a huge deal. It's a funny thing. The beast wants to move. Send the beast over here. The beast being inland is helpful for us. Push the Dahan. I don't want them to be here because I want to drown those guys. Yeah, I'm going to be able to defend it again next turn. I guess I could just leave there. Let's just put that there and they kill 2 of the explorers. Just in case. There's coastal lands. Alright, there's no town. Add another beach token. Alright, this turn we get to drown it? I think so. Let's grab another minor power, maybe another power paired with water if we're lucky. Ooh, this lets us get 2 water. I want that. And let's gather from... This is going to end up in the ocean anyway, and I don't need to be there, so... So I could save that Dahan. I guess if I stayed there, Tidal Boon would let me save the Dahan as well. Tidal Boon's going to be good for one of these lands anyways, right? So is Swallow. Actually, we're gonna... Are we gonna get the repeat? Get the repeat, then... Yeah, we do get the repeat. We actually don't need Gift of Nature's Connection. Oh, we do, because I can't afford that. What if I do this? I don't get that, but I do get to repeat, so... I'm going to be getting that extra water. We can drown both. Tidal Boon, save these Dahan. This Dahan doesn't make it, but... And Swallow is just for energy, so... That's fine. Time for more ocean to come. +4 damage. Alright, I thresholded that. We're gonna have a lot of tokens in the ocean. Sacred Site's under threat. That's annoying. We have no fire at all. So we can destroy a presence. I mean, I don't mind destroying a presence. That's fine. Got Fear card. Oh, turn level 2. We don't have 4 or more Dahan. Gather up to 3 from a single land into a land with 2 or more invaders. Like literally just... This is the only land with 2 or more invaders. I don't think this decision actually matters. I can gather him. May as well. We have defend. We have drowning. Finally, they don't even have anything here. But that's fine. They could explore there, but that would end up using up the wilds, which doesn't really matter. But there are things like boards with wilds on them or whatever, so... I think we can afford to have him here to drown him, probably. Tidal Boon. Save these Dahan. Also, Sands are back. And I can use Swallow Land Dwellers to get the energy from the town instead of destroying it. I think it's fine. And I can do this first and move the tokens over there. I want to get the coast into this direction. So here, I want to be able to reach this back corner more easily. Feed it in line with my presence. Nom nom nom. Add another token there, and go ahead and add it here. We'll be able to destroy the town they build if we need. I guess I could have left the Dahan there for the Ravage, but kind of wanting to eat them. The drowning sound effects are indeed new. Yes. Those are new in this update. And they affect regular ocean as well. So I guess I could just kill this guy and stop him from building. What do we want to do? Probably this. And what are we doing about him? Oh, we can go here, and then he's in Melt Earth range. So next turn, Melt Earth there. Okay. This is coastal now, so. They're also ravaging coastal lands, which means they're ravaging here and here. So they're actually not building here because of the ravage, probably. Fun. And here, yeah. So more lands are coastal now. The change of range to the ocean is interesting. Alright, let's go for an element. And push presence. I think that's fine. I can change my mind after getting a power. Lure of the Unknown. Call to guard. +1 range with all their powers and add disease. That seems good. I don't think I actually get to do much with that, but that's fine. I want to add disease there. I want to add it here, but it's kind of too late. Let's just... yeah, let's skip it and I'll add it in the slow phase when I put one of those down. I think I will just do the damage here. In case they get a damage boost, I don't want that to blight, right? Once per board, place town instead of explorer. Cool. Add beast to land without blight that has town. Spend 1 per Dahan. Alright. And he's remove in town. Oh, I guess we win the game. Whoops. The fear card accidentally won the game. That's okay. We're doing second wave. Alright, so we ended up with a couple lands drowned, but those do revert in second wave, as it notes here. Lands that have been reclaimed by the deeps will be restored to their normal terrain. Otherwise, it gets pretty ridiculous in later waves. So. Accidental wins. Let's keep Melt Earth into Quicksand, probably. Seems good. And we have one of each kind of token. Alright, so we move up to level 1. So mining lands exist. And we're gonna play with Locust or Dances Up Earthquake. I'll go with Earthquakes. Alright, they explore in the mountains. So we can easily defend one of them and potentially push away the thing. Like next turn we could play one of these this turn and push away the thing they build. Because they're not doing a whole lot here. Yeah, defend this one probably, right? So I think gain a power card, add a presence is usually what I want to do. Let's see what we get. Get more power cards. Also, Mesmerized Tranquility is a good card for us. -1 damage. I like this though. More cards. More cards are good. Elements are really good. And we can go to the Gather 1 Dahan, and then another Dahan here. And so I'm gonna think that maybe we want to Ravage skip in the future. Maybe they go into Sands. And let's play this. And push the town away. I think that'll be good. So I get to add a Quake token. And defend one, sure. So we'll have a defend 2 next turn. We go into jungle, which is fine. There's disease there. That one is already taken care of. Could make this a mining land. I'm not going to have enough defend for that. Let's just... The problem is if I put it here, then they're going to have a mining land, like, right away. And whenever they explore wetlands, they get a mining land in both lands. So I'm going to put it in here, and we only have one to worry about. And I don't really care about that explorer that much. Let's bring it to Han and kill him. Probably kill him. Alright, gonna go continue gaining power cards. Ooh, Bloodrust Predators. This card is actually really good against mining compared to normal, like, because having disease is much stronger. We can add disease in here if wetlands comes up, prevent the build ravage. So I think I'm going to take it, and obviously the elements are very good. So. And to add presence. This is kind of an issue. We can't get over there very easily. We could add presence, move presence, and get closer. We might just say that's gonna blight, right? That's not the end of the world. I don't know. I don't need the elements this turn or anything. I think I'm gonna impend one card and play another card. I could just impend 2 cards. I don't have to play any cards this turn. So yeah, maybe let's... in case they do come up wetlands, I want to have a disease there. So maybe I do play infested... Oh, we have to play a card to get the elements, right? So I do have to play a card. Okay. Let's go in there. I kind of just don't want to be that far away from down there, but I want to get to one of these +1 plays. So let's do that. I'm going to gather this Dahan to get him away from the disease. And put disease, in here. I want to have something to play next turn. Nothing like super critical. I could just put this in pending, and eventually it gives me energy. So. Alright, definitely want to get Quakes in here as well. That's good. Got 2. They don't all do +1 damage. Oh, we got this again. Like last game. Is there a card we want to use immediately? I have to discard my whole hand, though. That seems like a bad idea. I think I can pick a card from impending as well. Kind of fun. I don't think I want to discard my hand. That's a really bad tempo for me here. So let's just destroy this. Having destroyed presence is good too. It's a resource. Remove a blight. No blight on the board. Sounds good. Alright, and they go into sands after all, so we're not actually worried about wetlands, but hey, we're prepared for when they do. We have one blight. I don't think we need to like kill ourselves to to stop that blight. We could add presence and get in there. We could also delay this. We could delay it to the following turn because we don't actually need that next turn. I don't think there's nothing like we're worried about. So we could do this. Get presence in, get a defend, gather Dahan. Yeah, okay, I've convinced myself. We get a +1 play for impending. We can reclaim something. Maybe this solves one of those. So I'm gonna -1 on that and leave the other one. So these are both gonna play in 2 turns. That seems fine. We're gonna get another, maybe, you know, maybe they go into wetlands here or coastal and we're gonna wander skip or something like that. So do I want 1 defend here? Oh, that's blighting now, but whatever. One of them's blighting. If it's the one with the disease, I'm less worried about it. We just want to play Gift of Power. And we do want to gather Dahan in here. We're going to defend that for 2. Yeah, I think we impend another power. We impend this one, then that plays in the same turn as those, which is good to get them all going at the same time. Let's do that. And I can play another card. Oh, yeah. I could do this, and we get to add a Quake. Yeah, let's do this, and takes care of one of the builds next turn. Takes care of one of these ravages for us. Oh, yeah. Actually, I always click that wrong. But you can read what's going on. So, and 3, another Quake there. Quake Party. Do I have an Errand Fear card? I do not. Lose 2 fear per player. Add Beast. Yeah, may as well put it in here. Lost to Dahan. We got Defend 5. And a Blight. Well, we got a free Blight removed, so... And they go back into mountains. It is not a big deal. They escalate to explore. May as well be in here. And... maybe here. I don't know. It's fine. Let's get a minor power card. Defend 2 in each of its lands. I mean, that's kind of what I do already, but... none of these have the best elements for me. This is pretty good at the board situation, so I'm gonna grab that. And Doesn't really matter which we do here, so go in there, put it on. So we can start going up. I like to get up to move a presence here. We can get a presence in each of these if we want. We also, yeah, we're getting presence all over the place, which is good. We actually, this turn, yeah, we're good. We won't need the Ravage Skip probably, but we might want it for the build if they come into jungle or wetland, which is pretty likely. But next turn we're going to have a huge quake to blow up all this stuff. So I'm happy to be ready for that. I want to get in here and bring Dahan, right? So let's do gain a power card again. Defend 4, push Blight. But what about Hazard Spread? Yeah, this is also a great power. That's great. Yeah, let's do Hazard Spread. Let's me copy Badlands. We have a Badlands here, and we can start copying it around. Boom, boom, boom. Don't super need to impend powers. We have 3 for next turn. I don't think we really need the second threshold. We're hitting the first threshold, like, easily. We're actually hitting the second threshold, just about. So... like, if we play Encompassing Word, we're already defending. So it's like we don't even need to play it. I do want to gather Dahan in here. Thank you. I think I want to play Hazard Spread. I guess we could do a quake like this turn here if we wanted to. Don't know what's going to happen next turn. If I play 2 cards, I do get to add more quakes. So there's that. And I would get to do that and then do the other thing somewhere else, I guess. So let's put this presence here where the city is, and maybe we can blow it up. Maybe we do... Oh, I only have a... Right, I can't play 2... I can't actually hit that. Unless I took the earth element instead. I think it's fine to impend this and play this because this gives us a quake token, which we aren't going to get next turn, so... Currently have no sacred site. Well, I should probably have a sacred site. I'm gonna add a quake token there. Here, that here, add a quake token. Like, we already have 4 here. Another one here. And we could... Oh, I think there's a bug that I can't access these or that they got stuck in there in second wave, so I think they're just actually not accessible. That's something we have that's in the thing that we're gonna get fixed up, but for now it is what it is. Let's copy a beast then. Maybe here, and maybe they don't build. We're just adding more beasts. And one per Dahan. Cool. Lord Jungles. So the first one makes a town. Don't know that it matters a whole lot. I guess here. Gonna be a mining land. And more into the wetland, I guess. Alright, so this is easy. We are playing a hojillion cards this turn, so we're going to be able to defend these lands as long as we have 2 impending. I think it's reclaim out of presence. Yeah, get 2 energy. And add a presence or move a presence. Oh, that's a mining land as well, huh? But we can't get a disease there. I should have copied a disease. We can block the ravage. That's where we can block the ravage then. Okay, so let's go in there. I think, or do we go in here and move presence there? I think we go in here and move presence there. These all play. We have tons and tons of elements. No sacred site, so we don't want to play hazard spread. We can just defend with, as long as we impend 2 cards, we can defend that directly. We don't need encompassing ward. What about this? What are we doing with this? Not getting... We can't use Melter there anyways. I guess we could probably play this next turn again. We could bring Dahan in here and defend it, but there aren't that many Dahan around. It's a problem. I think we add quakes and we blow them up in the slow phase, and then there's a small defend, right? So we can get a quake. We're not going to be able to add a quake from that. I don't think we get to put a quake from radiating tremors. We can use that here and push quake tokens all around. So we'll plan to do that. And so really I don't have to play anything more, just impend all the cards. Let's make that impending. Encompassing ward, I guess. And I could gather Dahan. Do some more damage, I guess. Alright. So, oh Oh yeah, this adds a quake token here, so that's nice. We get 3 energy. And we actually have at least 3 too, so that's nice. We add more quakes. They're not going to build there. Just add more quakes here. In case maybe they upgrade their things. I'm going to add quakes here, and then I get to push them all over the place. So. Yeah, like add town and explorer. So, sure. Add to here. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. Sure. Get rid of them back here where it was a mining land and now it's not. And strife in a different land with at least 2 invaders. Kinda don't even want to do that. I guess I just strafe these explorers. One of them. No problem. I think I can just ping the town and then destroy it with the fake tokens. I have the second threshold of this. Oh, I don't. I don't have enough cards in play. Whoops. Oh well, whatever. Screwed that up a little. I need to play one more card. But it's fine. I was just expecting to be able to do that there. Actually, I don't get to kill that guy now. That's okay. I want to blow up all this stuff. Seems like the right choice. We can deal with this. God, I needed to play one more card. I want to push all these. I guess I could do here and then finish off this town. Still get a quake token where I want. Clean up my error. And I can push a presence, bringing up to 1. So I can actually push into here and then push out, and then he like leaves. I could have done that earlier and killed everything with the quake tokens, actually. Let's go back. I can like do this. Do I want to do that? I think I don't want that. I think I want to just go back in and out. Go here. Don't bring anything. Go back. Bring the town. And we can just kill all the towns because we have equal number of quake tokens. And I could still do this here, or I could destroy the town here, which is probably better than destroy the town here, with even 2 explorers here. I'll make this a little easier. And just leave the quake there. Alright. So coastal build, there's no mining lands, so they just build. That's fine. If we get to Han in here, we could actually make them build less. But what's happening here? These are all playing this turn. So we're not going to have at least as many. We're not going to be able to push to Han with it. Or this does push to Han. We're not going to be able to. You can get 1 to Han in there. What if I reclaim and gain a major without forgetting? That seems like potentially a good idea. Or we could just gain a meter normally. And forget something we don't care that much about. We have 9 energy, so... This lets us also add a presence, so... Major power! Ooh, Forest of Living Obsidian, Paralyzing Fright, Dragon of Coursing Paths. We could put that here and teleport towns around. That's fun. Can we threshold it? Almost. We actually are not far from thresholding it. Assuming we could play cards. This one we can probably we're probably thresholding that. Actually, this turn, do we threshold it? We would have an air from here. Definitely the water earth. We just need to play some other air cards. We actually threshold this and we get a free presence add. Okay. I mean, this is great as well. And we threshold it probably as well. Sun, fire, and earth. Yeah, we threshold this also. But this lets us teleport some Dahan. Maybe? There isn't another land with 2 or more Dahans. We only get to add 1 portal. It seems more fun though. Alright, let's forget a card. Maybe that one. And add a presence. Probably this, because we're gonna get that earth we want or whatever through we need a sacred site for one of our cards. I think this is a good spot for sacred site. It sees all of those. All right, play normally. I want to play this so that I can move the Dahan into a portal. Fast. We're already defending, like, no problem. We have Encompassing Ward. We have our Innates. And let's throw that in pending. And this is a push, right? Yeah. We don't super need to do a Gather Dahan. I'm going to be pushing like that Dahan into the portal. It's going to be here. It has to be that land that gets marked, right? Yeah. And then this town build gets teleported. So we only get 1 portal for, so it's not like the best use, but it's more fun. We could make 2 portals if we didn't move, if we didn't send Dahan. So, but the other portal would be one like this land or this land, or that land, or that land. So, is that good? I don't know. Should I do that? Should I make 2 portals for the price, or just have the 1 portal? What do you think? Thinking with portals. I guess, like, what's the big deal if they build a city here? They do have a big ravage next turn. That is a deal. But I can, like, copy strife, right? Like, actually not a big deal. We're gonna have melt earth next turn for one of these lands. I impend this too? Okay. What if I impend everything? Also, we can, like, blow up this land. If I have presence there, which I won't, because I can't. I need to be... I guess I can move this presence, and then this can be a portal, and that can be a portal. Maybe we do that. Because I want more quakes in here. Or this can be a portal. We can put quakes in here and teleport them wherever we want. Or, yeah, there's no target land right now, but there's going to be. So... let's let this be the portal. A little more flexible, right? So move this to on here. Make this a portal. We want earth. Don't care. Let's go energy. Because we're going to get another free major power, I think. And so these two are portals. We have a compassing ward. We can add a token in here and teleport it. Is it any piece or is it only any piece? So I could, like, get a disease and teleport it, for example. I feel like we're... well, let's see. So I can add a quake, and it gets teleported over there later. Yeah. That's fun. So they're gonna... I don't get to add more quakes, but I get to do 4 damage here. Kill the city anyway. I wish I could copy the Badlands. I could copy the strife. I could copy disease into here, but I want them to build there. Let's just copy a beast. I think. Push disease to the adjacent land with the most invaders. The Dahan are not doing anything anyways. I don't want to destroy Dahan. We have 3 air. We need to get 3 more. Each Dahan provides defend 1. We only have 4 Dahan totally, so I think we're just going to ignore them. And this disease... I could actually send it over here, but I don't want to lose it. We don't have a way to make disease. I guess we do have a way to make disease, but it's pretty limited. I was thinking we want to, like... I guess I could teleport it here and then destroy the city and that land is solved. Alright, let's do that. We are getting disease next turn, are we? No. Well, whatever, we'll figure it out. So I'm going to send it in here. And then we can put it here. Gather 1 into a land. And city or gather town into a land with city. We could take this town over here and then they don't build a city here. I kind of like that. What makes it a mining land? But the disease blocks it, so it doesn't. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Complicated stuff. Choose a land with beast, strife, downgrade, or skip the next build action. We could skip the build action here, and then that land is just solved, so do that. This can go somewhere. Do we have any... Why, I'm putting disease this turn. Let's just put it here and, like, work on it. Oh, and they go wetlands, so... And they teleport. Why don't you just go here? And you can just keep exploring in here. Sure, sands. We have melt earth into quicksand coming up. 4 damage, kill the towns. And we can add a disease to... I think that's an easy defend, right? So... block things here. I guess I wonder if we want to defend this in the Dahan kill stuff. I mean, we hit it with melt earth. We may as well use melt earth there. But this is like a defend too. That's no problem at all. Alright, reclaim. Gaining major power there for getting... Cast down the briny deep. Sweep into the sea. We've got lots of great options here. Cast down's kind of hilarious. You can put it in impending and it stays there for 9 turns. We actually threshold it very easily this turn. But I don't want to do that if we're playing second wave. Kind of funny. Could do this to like try to remove blight, but we would need more plants and suns together, which I don't think we can probably get. We could do this. If we like. I don't know, we just have to defend this and Dahan kill everything. I don't know. Pick something that we want for next game if we don't want bargains, yes. Or one of our own cards. If we want the Ravage skip here for our own cards. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm gonna play Melt Earth. We're gonna... Melt Earth just kills everything there. And we already can defend just once we impend some cards. Play that normally and add some impending cards. And don't have to, I guess, can we gather Dahan into here? We can't really get Dahan in there. I think we're good. We don't need to move presents or anything like that. These guys get worked out. We have a disease for next game. Add quakes somewhere. Add 3. Oops. Quakes somewhere. I think we just had to kill this last town. I guess I should have played a card to let me kill that town, but oh well. Push from a land with beast. If I push him in here, do we... -1 damage to land and +1 damage to Han. I don't think that's good. This guy kills a Dahan, doesn't he? I don't want that. Get out of here. You can put him in here, though. Oh, is it each? These Dahan getting killed? Yeah. We are losing a Dahan. And the sphere card helps us. Remove 1 from a land with 2 or fewer invaders. Doesn't help us. Oh. We win the game. What if we won the game? Accidentally, on purpose. We could have not won the game there if we didn't want to. All right. GG. Dances up earthquakes. 3rd wave. Let's go. And what do we want? We're gonna have locusts, so I think unrelenting growth might be pretty sweet. Let's leave the beast in the super token land there with bad lands in it. So I think we might have to remove... Oh yeah, it doesn't consider those to be on the island. That's a bug, so that's fine. They're not real. They're not real. They're just pictures. Serpent locusts. In case you're wondering, that's the art. Haven't seen that yet. You'll see the backside on Thursday. So we got level 2. In setup, we add Explorer in each land with no Dahan. On each board, add Disease and City in the highest numbered land. So that's kind of rough. There's Blight there. But they're not going in there at least. And we definitely want to get in there with the bad lands and blow stuff up there. But they are building here. Yeah, interesting. So we're only going to get to play 1 card. We probably want to absorb and just do damage with our innate power. Let's see if we find a defend card that we can defend this land with next turn. Call to trade. I can dig call to trade, actually. That's for next turn. So we go in here and we blow up the city. That's the new plan. New plan. And race to 2 card plays. Yeah, more accidental win. So we just get to play Absorb Essence. We could move our Incarnate there, but it doesn't really do anything. The only thing it's going to do is a repeat, which we're not going to have anything to repeat. So it doesn't really... This turn, there's no point to moving it. But if I get an Earth, I'm going to get to kill this city, so... Absorb this. And yeah, maybe we might find a defend 6. If we do, great. If we don't, that's fine. Alright, and that's going to be a problem. Alright, solve that land. Call to trade solves this land. And we have a jungle that's blighted, so we can't go there. So that's fun. Alright, let's get another power card. Could go major right now. We have 5 energy. I think a miner this turn. No. We could stop this being a mining land, which doesn't really change anything this turn, so I don't think it really matters. I don't... We could add more Dahan, I guess. We do have the option of potentially repeats, so we could like repeat Pull Beneath the Hungry Earth here. Do some more damage, but we want to like I guess we could repeat Disorienting Landscape and stop this build. Maybe that's a good idea. Then we just have one troublesome land to worry about. I don't think I have elements if I play that card, though. I'm gonna not... Even if I play Pull Beneath, I'm not gonna have... I am gonna play Call to Trade. I will be short the extra water. So that doesn't actually do it for us. Call to Trade and Pull Beneath actually gets us a Vitality token. So that's kind of nice. I think this is probably a fine power to have. In any case, though. So I think we want to be in here and put a Vitality token there. Or do I? Let's see, if I do that and Pull Beneath, I don't get like the full damage amount. Is kind of the problem there. Well, I can still I can use it, but I would like to like repeat it at the Incarna, right? But I think it's best to have the Vitality here, though. Is it? Does it matter? I guess I could just put Vitality here and not do Call to Trade. But it makes sense to do Call to Trade there. Let's just go with this. And we don't have to worry about this land defending it or whatever next turn. If I had 2 Absorb Presence, I can put it in any of my lands, right? Without Blight, yeah. Want more Dahan? Sure. Sands or... Actually, we're better at dealing with sands than mountains, so let's grab them. Mountain. I can repeat Call to Trade and get another town, but I think that's fine. They're building a city already. I'd rather repeat Pull Beneath and do more damage. It's still 1 damage, right? So if we want. We could put an Omen token there. Or we could replace our most expensive non-unique power card in hand or sword. I don't want to replace... Oh, no, that's a unique, though. So it would be... Disorienting Landscape. Let's just head off problems. So it's going to be here. Is that a problem? They are going to Ravage there next turn then. So maybe we don't want that. I don't want to have to deal with another Ravage in addition to this next turn, so let's let the warning waft. Badlands? Push up to 3 Dahan. Problem is I don't have any actual way to deal with that. This is better elements. None of the elements are great. I'll go with the Dahan movement, I think, though. Damage for Beast. Bye. Does the Dahan have defend too? Invaders do not heal damage. And that's not a land I want them to be ravaging. There's some way to deal with it. Alright. We've got Pull Beneath, so we can like use Pull Beneath here and stop the build or whatever, so that's not bad. This Vitality means we're not worried about that land ravaging. We only do 1 damage, but they don't heal. Oh, I don't actually do any damage in the mountain. Okay, so that's not useful. Oh yeah, but we could kill one of these cities. Is it worth, like, hitting one of... Oh, I can't even hit the damage them, so... Let's kill a city. And... an energy for an explorer. I don't think so. We can push a town, but I'm kind of happy to leave these guys here. I'm good at killing them there, so... Alright, this is something we don't have any tool to deal with. There aren't Dahan there. We could reclaim 1 and put Dahan there and make it a call to trade. That might be... I'm going to gain a card and see what we get, and then we can reclaim 1 and decide. Another miner? Make it just to defend, right? Well, we gotta gather up to 2, plus 2 health. That's another way to do it. We got treacherous waterways. I'm gonna click this, so... and maybe play it someday. Yeah, we're gonna get the reclaim 1. Because we're gonna play Veil and Call to Trade. Or something like that. Oh, we don't even have the reclaim 1. Huh. We don't have the reclaim 1. Okay. So we're actually in a bit of a pickle. Alright, we just put a bunch of Dahan in there and they, I guess we have a chance to get another card. I think we have to take the chance to get another card. And we have Veil that we can use to stop a build or help. Yeah, I think. So we still take Gift of Power, but we have to use Gift of Permanently. It's not like if they cascade, they cascade. They don't actually cascade. So, you know, kind of whatever. But let's see if we can deal with it. Where do I want to be? I want to have my Incarnate here so I can repeat Veil the Night's Hunt and push Dahan there. I don't really care that much. I guess I'll go here so I can repeat power. I can, like, destroy the thing they build there. Not now. This and this. We're not repeating, though. We're definitely not getting a repeat. We might get a... I guess if I get a water. Okay, if I get a water. So, put the Incarnate here. And then we can push these Dahan somewhere. And that Ravage over there is Vitality blocked, so. Alright. Give me defend. Defend 4, push up to 1 blight. That's good. That's exactly what I want. Not exactly, but it does the trick. Does the trick. And the blight can go in with me. And we don't get the repeat, so I think it's actually better. Could either send the Dahan in here to fight, or we could stop this build. I think sending the Dahan to fight is pretty good. Yeah, because we're... if I take an Earth, I should do that. And make a Vitality. And let's send these Dahan to fight back. We are getting the reclaim, so we can use this next turn. Well, ooh, here's a little rain. We have a Dahan in our land. Oh, we don't anymore. We sent them all out. No. If we do the -1 health, one of these Dahan will get killed. Beast deals 2 damage, doesn't do anything. Oh, defend 1 per Dahan, so they don't get killed. Alright, let the land wither. It's literally drought. There should be an achievement for that. Let the land wither reveals drought. Add blight. I'm gonna put it here because there's not many cascade paths for this. So. Oh hey, we stopped the build. Alright, and now they're gonna explore. One guy back in there. Wetlands, huh? I don't want that to become a mining land, so this is already a mining land, so that's fine. And we have 1 damage, but that's enough to kill a town. And so I don't actually need it there because I could do my defend 4 there. So I think killing a town here is probably... we can actually send one of this other town out. Just to reduce what's going on in here a little bit. Yeah, we could use our defend 4. We could put Dahan in there. Well, I guess we can't do both of those things. But with flowing power and gift of power, we're going to get our repeat too. Not that we need it. We don't actually need to repeat anything, but maybe we get, I think we get the vitality as well. Actually, we could just put vitality there and not defend. Just this almost gets that threshold by itself. And actually it does once we get this earth. So maybe we don't reclaim the defend. Maybe we reclaim pull beneath the hungry earth. And that gives us damage, gives us repeat. Okay. I think we still gain another power card. Maybe we can do something. Dark and Tangled Woods also defends there very well. Adding disease is good against this adversary. Twilight Fog is fine. I think having this in my pocket is pretty good because there's a lot of jungle sands that are going to quickly become mining lands. Let's add a presence somewhere. We're not up here. And yeah, let's get back Pull Beneath. Or actually, is it Absorb Essence? Yeah, I think it might be Absorb Essence. And I'm gonna play this fire. Get me anything? Don't. No. If I play that, I can end up with enough damage to kill a city. So I think let's do Flowing Power. Gifted Power. So Flowing Power is gonna get us enough damage to destroy the city that they built here. I think we're gonna get that anyway, though. We have an any, and then we get an any from Absorb Essence, so we actually don't need to spend that energy. That's just, I mean, we don't spend it. We can maybe make use of it another time, though, right? So let's just hang on to it. I'm gonna absorb. Oh yeah, I needed to move my... Oh, I don't need to move my locus if I absorb somewhere else. Because now that I have 2 Absorb Presence, I can put the Vitality there. Oh, they're gonna Ravage here. The mining land. It's a mining land. Okay. Undo. We can't absorb. We have to defend. There's a vitality there, but there's a blight, so it won't work, right? Which means my plan is not as good. It means my locust needs to go here. Do we want to repeat power? I don't think... You're going to add the vitality, so we don't need to repeat the power. But we could keep the vitality token if we do. So, actually, I think it is worth it then to do Gift of Flame Power for that water. So by doing this, we can play that, and then we take this as the any. We repeat this. Vitality is there, but we also defend it to save the vitality for the future. Pile up the blight in one land. Yeah, I think this is better. So now they're building a town. They're not building. We don't get to, unfortunately, destroy the city, but that's a problem for future us. And they don't even ravage unless there are more invaders than 2. Well, they are, so. And they don't build. Sure. That doesn't do anything. Your card says defend. Cool. So they don't build. But we don't have enough damage to actually take out. Oh, we can kill this town. We only have 2 heirs. We can't kill the city, so may as well kill this town. That's a mining land. This might be a nice thing to take care of. Get a card. Defend 4 works there, but there's no Dahan, so it doesn't really do much. Probably fine to click that though. This we can just ignore because the vitality stops it. I think we have other important things to do. Like, so we could defend this jungle and add disease. That's something we could do if we wanted to. Future use problem. Yeah. Now I definitely need to absorb essence, right? I mean, not definitely, but we're gonna get to the limit and then be stuck, so I don't want that. Let's get another minor power. We're gonna have a lot of minor powers. Destroy all explorers. Wish I could use that fast. That would be cool. I think I kind of have to... Well, I don't actually... I can just add vitality there, and then I could destroy all the explorers. But there's still going to be a town. Could use this. Actually, this, and repeating it at the Incarna is quite good. What if we just put vitality there? We're gonna have 2 Lord presents, so... Let's... Actually, what if we make our sacred site here? No. Yeah, sacred site here. Use the power. I want to, like, destroy everything in all the lands, but I don't think I can. Maybe if I put the Incarnate here and make a sacred site here, I can use browse the trees here and here, and also destroy the town they built with my innate power, or destroy it here. Yeah, okay, I think that works. Make it regular sacred site there. And we just use the vitality to stop the blight there. And we have an any, which gets us probably Earth. But we don't have to decide now. Wait, we get an element from this too, so. Yeah, so we're doing good there, and we can maybe have something for the event. Cool. So Ravage is looking good, and we built 2 towns, which we're gonna blow up. Oh yeah, they're not even gonna build here. Plus 3 damage from Ravaging Land's presence. Don't care. Beast Destroying Explorer. Okay, they don't build. Do I have 3 Dahan among my lands? Nope. I did, once again, but now I don't. Push up to 3 from a land not matching a build card. That's kind of nice. I can send stuff out of these lands. Maybe the 2 in the blighted land. Probably a good idea to get them in there. Let's put them in here. Not gonna do anything. And they do explore sands. And they escalate. I think they can escalate in... I'm gonna do 2 damage push ones. There's gonna be 1 guy left, so they can be in there. And here, that I can't put them in here, so let's just add them in here. Just send everyone in this wetland. It'll be fine. These don't have +1 damage. Rouse and Anger. And there's the Any doesn't do anything. And kill City. And just leave the town where it is. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So Flesh Rot Fever, we could just throw a disease in there and then they don't... That blocks the Ravage next turn. We could also defend it. We're gonna empower our Incarna. So I could reclaim and start doing tons of damage as well. But what if we never reclaim? What if... I also have this. I guess we defend this, disease this, and just start hitting with other powers around. We still don't have Salt Deposit, so it's not like the adversary is not scary really until it gets to level 4. We could take a major. Let's take a major, I feel like. Gotta start doing something cool. Do we have Destroyed Presence? No. We could transform into a Murderous Darkness. What if there were more Badlands? We can't... Well, we can afford to play that. We could do the +4 energy, but I don't want to do that. Let's do... Want to do this? We could use it on a Vitality land, right? And then it doesn't add Blight, so... We threshold that. We kind of threshold that this turn easily. Okay, that's kind of fun. Just throw a bunch of disease around with Habsburg, and they cry and die. No, go away, call the trade. You did your job. I guess we don't threshold it easily because we can still only play 2 cards. Do we have a plant or an air? No, we actually don't threshold it, but that's fine. We don't have to hold it. Add a presence. Yeah, and we can like use this in both lands, so we'd actually just need to use this. Oh, but I can't afford to repeat it. And I don't have the elements. So, like, you know, whatever. We'll just do mostly our original plan. I can move my Incarna there. Reclaim something. I'm sure we're fine. May as well put thingy somewhere. Vitality. This one again. Dahan aren't even... I guess they would participate. Aided by air. Actually have 2 air. We could forget Drift Down or forget Veil or something, and then have that. Ignore. It's expensive for not that much of a benefit for what I'm doing. The Han are not participating in Ravage. So this doesn't do anything. May gather. I decline. I don't even get to add disease because the invaders remain. I should have just played something cheaper than this. Oh well. mountains. All right, explore there, and sure. That's fine. We can add bonus disease for 1 energy. Oh, we win. I guess we just win. Wasn't paying attention. Alright, so that is all the new stuff. Why don't we add in the next wave with the last phase of Nature Incarnate? How am I continually surprised? I'm just not paying attention, I guess. So we still haven't blighted the island. We don't know what the blight card is. Plus 12? Oh yeah. It shouldn't even be showing that energy per turn icon. Anyways, so I guess we did get a major power that we can hang on to. We could do absorb essence, which is not useful. So I guess it's this. We did get a major power to hang on to, so. And keep the disease away from the Dahan, maybe. All right, 5 Dahan. So regrowth was in the last update, right? It was sanctuaries. So towering roots, regrowth, and was it the sharp fangs? It was a river. 8. So let's go with what it gave us. Adversary level 3. So yeah, we've got 4th wave, 3rd wave, for the 4th wave. Green is here to maybe clean up this blight a little bit. There's only 2. It's not too bad. They're in the sands. We got a mining land with disease conveniently, but less conveniently this one. But we are able to get in there with overgrow with this. Excuse me, so we can... We do have to spend a lot to be blocking that, but we're gonna do it. Excuse me. And start maybe spreading out a little bit. Maybe in the Badlands land. We still do have that. And we're going to be getting a plant, so we are going to be getting to add a destroyed presence. I think I want... Or I could do this. Lets us destroy town instead of pushing it. Currently don't have secret save. That's true. But I will. Because... Oh, I won't though, because I'm going to destroy the presence. Okay. I won't. We can push it here and destroy it. That works too. This land is just going to blight, probably. And now they have, after build step, choose a land with Explorer, upgrade, and Explorer there. Rude. Here's fine. They can upgrade all they want in the Badlands. Go in there, get wrecked. Yeah, Creeper's Tear with Badlands is just ridiculous. We're gonna add presence. Basically, get into these jungle wetlands and block / defend. I'm not gonna go in there yet. Well, I don't want to save those to Han, right? There's already a vitality here, so we can kind of ignore that jungle a little bit. Though I probably want to gain power card. We're gonna block this Ravager. Maybe we can just one Explorer. Come on. Do something. Steam Vents. Steam Vents does it. Terrible elements, but pretty much everything's terrible elements except for this, which is great elements. So do I want Steam Vents or do I want like element setup? Maybe we want element setup. Steam Vents is not great. The Dahan movement would be good, but alright, we're gonna... We only have 1 vitality here, so we do want to eventually stop that. But for now, it's fine. I think we want this. Is that what we want? We don't actually get to add presence, so I think we don't want that this turn. Alright, we're gonna block that. Move a town 1 or 2 lands inland. Sure. That means they build there instead of ravaging, which means that the ravage is fine next time. And we're blocking this, so... And you might be wondering, why can't he go here? Because this is 2 inland, and this is also 2 inland, so it's not further inland, is it? Bug report! We can kill the city here. Creeper's Terror. Nice. I accept. All of that. And we upgrade. I guess here's fine because they're gonna locked. Wetlands. All right. Doesn't really matter which you use where. I guess that's the only sacred site, so, or it is for the moment. And we could preserve this vitality, but I guess we could preserve it for like later generation. Sure. Maybe it's good to keep it around if we don't have to lose it. I could go ahead and get another power card and use Nature's Connection. If we get something with water, we don't have anything. But like reclaiming gets me more proliferation though, so it's tempting to just reclaim. Yeah, we have energy. Let's reclaim. We still get a power. Look at these elements. Look at these elements. These elements, this is my card. Give me that. And I could get to another plant. Might be handy. If I play this, there's another plant. Get me something. I want to play another moon though. Want more uses of Creeper's Tear to wipe out that wetland. The plant doesn't actually get me anything. But that's okay. I think everything is fine. We could isolate something. I don't care about really the defend. I guess I could defend here and then if they get a damage increase, I just destroy the presence though, right? So let's isolate here and then they won't explore. And add a presence. I think we go up to card plays because we don't need the plant this turn. We can get it next turn. I don't think there's an event with plant that I care about, and I have a million plant. So. Sure. Place and explore with that, and then you can push one. We can push down over here and they won't build a city. Go in there. We will stem the flow someday. Remove one. Alright, this land's just going to be empty. Almost empty. I think there's going to be a town there unless I block the build. I guess I can block. I can allow that. I can block this build and then kill the city. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's block this build. We don't have to do anything in the fast phase. Yeah, upgrade here to get killed more. Coastal lands. But not here. And here in case they get a damage boost. Spirit's so good. So good. Add a presence plus one card play. Play all our cards. What if we played all our cards? We don't. We can just go into all the lands. Hello, Spacehawk 007. What if we added a Hojillion presence? Not a Hojillion, just a Jillion. Hojillion needs another water. We don't have that. Okay. I guess we can have the water, but I'd probably rather have the moon. Because then we get to murder all these towns. So, let's put a sacred site in there just so that, just for fun, just so that we still have a sacred site. We might get rid of our sacred sites. Ignore strafe. Sure. Destroy explorers. Bye. Defend. Okay. I'll allow it. Sure. Don't ravage. I guess you can upgrade here. Keep going in the jungle. And they can explore here and get killed. And they can explore, I don't know, here. Alright, I only have 3 Creeper's Tear, so I can't kill all these towns. But I can kill 3 of them. actually have a defend that can help there. Where did that vitality come from? It came from previous wave. Locust. His spirit set aside power for us. I destroyed presence. And I guess I could do it in that mountain, because it can target any land, just in case they decide to kill me. And push a town. I just don't really have a way to defend easily. I guess I could push a town in here and use Roiling Bog. It does defend too, and we can kill the town that way. Sure. One Dahan doesn't participate, but the others do. So. Fair level 2 soon. Let's reclaim. Let's take it major power. Ooh, ravaged undergrowth slithers back to life. We can remove blight. Actually replace it with wilds. And I forget a card. These. So I'm at my limit. I guess I could have kept the one that makes 3 fear, but I think we're gonna win pretty soon, so. I'm gonna click that to remove blight, even though there's no one there. But maybe there will be someone there in the slow phase. It could happen. It could happen if I push it down there. And this. And we have threshold. And keep playing more cards, because we have more cards. Yeah, what if I forgot the other card and made 3 fear? That. Oh no, I can do this and get 2 moon. That's better. 2 moon. So I don't know if there's a. I can put presence in here and kill something. So. Add blight. We can prevent it by paying. Things. I pay. 1 damage to each invader, 1 damage. We don't have disease. We're going to have disease, maybe. This comes up. We're probably going to win before that. Oh, we're getting back to 6 Dahan. Are we? Oh, we lost the Dahan somehow. I think disease killed it or something. Oh, hang on. Go in the mountain. You get to kill an explorer for this. One of them's being... Still until level 1. We're not turtling, we're killing a bunch of stuff. It just takes time. Replace a town with 2 explorers. I don't actually want to do that. I want to... I guess it makes fear. And they all die anyway, so it doesn't change anything. Remove 1 from a land with whatever. Sure, don't build there. I'll allow. And I'm going to save our vitality token again. Oh no, they went twice. Okay, we don't get to save the vitality token. It's gone. No. And they don't go into the sand. I guess I can use it here and actually hit stuff. Click a land to explore. There, nothing happens. Here, I can hit later. In each land with wilds within range 1, push 1 to land without wilds. Okay. Suppose I did this. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, but you may push it? Have to push it. Okay, changing my damage. You go somewhere. Go somewhere. Creeper's tear. Creeper's tear. Oh wait. Push town. Do Badlands. Creeper's tear. Creeper's tear. See, I'm killing things. A lot of explorers. They don't make beer. Alright. And just keep playing this turn, but play every turn. Add presents. Alright, I think we just want to keep getting back Ravaged Undergrowth. And finding a free card to go with it. Lure of the Unknown. Love to see it. Lure. I want lure. I guess it stops the build. We're just blocking that. You just have to play water for that, right? Okay. Guess I'm not getting enough moon, but it's alright. This is doing damage for us. Visions out of time. Let's add an omen token. Also a new sound effect. And they don't build at all. Event 6 in coastal lands. Is that a blight still? They have +1 damage. But I don't have to. I can allow it. Yeah, upgrade the guy in the sand. See what happens. They don't get to explore here. Sure, explore there. Go there. Go somewhere without wilds. Alright, go there. I guess he could have gone back into the sands. That would have been cooler. All right. And I don't think I can make use of everything here. We can move the Dahan into the Blight and maybe they ended up at the event. It could happen. What if the whole island is covered in plants? Hello, Peekaboo Steam. So we just have the one town kill. And we can do this and add a bunch of disease tokens. Seems good. Like get another major that we might decide to keep. Draw toward a consuming void. What an amazing power to set aside. This can remove Blight too, but I can just remove Blight with my other card. Nothing is happening anywhere. So. Don't build. I don't want more towns. I don't have any earned fear cards. 1 fear per player. Push half the Dahan round down. I want them to be paired up, so. Add strife to a town, might as well not. Yeah, it's a pretty good set of power cards. Especially like, oh, you want water and plant? Like, yeah, okay. Upgrade here. You're gonna get killed. Don't use up all my wilds. We're not gonna win, right? Not yet. Here goes all the blight. Wilds everywhere, and we're not going to be able to keep all this GG. Oh yeah, you can only put it in lines with invaders, so there's a dev option that only allows good cards. No, just good luck. Happens sometimes. Alright, 4th wave, green. Cleans everything up tidily. No more blight. Wilds everywhere. Every kind of token. Let's carry on. The highest score so far. The score's been going up every game. I guess because the difficulty's going up. That's a big factor. We haven't blighted yet. And we're keeping draw towards consuming void, right? Hilarious. This is where they go for level 2. So keep the wilds maybe back here. I don't remember where the town's gonna go. Yeah, the Wild in the Ocean is back from the Deeps game, and there's a bug where it gets stuck there. Okay, we're going to go with the Spirit, or one of the Spirit, the Spirit from the previous wave. Towering Roots of the Jungle, we still have two aspects, right? We have, I think it's Mentor and Haven. But let's go with Towering Roots. Now we've got salt deposits coming up. No coastal lands, but salt deposits is coming. We're going to be getting a little more difficult now. Salt deposits changes it up quite a bit. Oh, and that's fun that this big land gets the Towering Roots in Karna. So they went to explore here, but they had an explorer from setup, so there's still a guy there. But we can maybe... I haven't played this spirit in a while. Gather, right, we can gather things, we can destroy them or remove them. Defend 2 per presence from all spirits. Right, this one would let us stop this build. We still have this, potentially. We could, like, send over here, get in here to defend, or put a Vitality there, maybe? We can put a Vitality with these cards, right? Yeah. Range 1 Sacred Site, though. Oh, but I have a Sacred... I can make a Sacred Site. Okay, so... we could put... I want to save those to Han, though. It's been a little while since I played this spirit. I've been focused on the new stuff. So... you would need to get a lot of presence in there, because there's going to be a city. I wonder if just saving the Dahan is the way to go. Don't forget the extra range from the Incarna. Yeah, that's right. So, +1 range if Incarna is the origin land. But it's back in the corner, so it's not really doing a lot. Yeah, getting the energy here is nice, even if you don't do this. It's the sands with blooming. Oh, to put Vitality there. Yeah, but the problem is the Dahan get all killed still, right? Vitality doesn't save the Dahan, but we could maybe find a defend card, right? We just need to defend 5 or whatever. So I'm thinking of this, and that +1 energy lets us get into Radiant. We can stop this build. So let's do that. We're gonna get a couple power draws. Or what if, unfortunately, there's no place where Entrancing Apparitions works. There are invaders everywhere. Could be Living Energy. We could just use that instead of the top track. Just go bottom track, Living Energy, to just get energy. This also is like just as good, but doesn't have the elements we like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna click this. And yeah, so we essentially have range 2 sacred. This can reach pretty far, but maybe I want to get presence like over in here so we can move our Incarna there if we need, or something like that. And I'm not going to do that. So in both target and 1 adjacent land. Unfortunately, there's not going to work on another land, but yeah, we could still add the Vitality. Like, doesn't hurt to add the Vitality. And we could gather that Explorer later. And we could remove one. So, okay. 3 vitality, you win a prize. Yeah. City here. And let's just upgrade in here. That's a bad place already. Mountains. Okay. A bit of vitality there, and unfortunately they explored into the land where I want actually to, I don't know that I want to gather. What if I use this and I gather the on into there? Actually, I don't really want Dahan to be in my land, right? Like, what if we do this? And they're a mining land. But then I can, if I can get one more Dahan, I can use this. I was thinking of saving Dahan from here, actually. Can save one. And we could pull one, and maybe that helps us with the, like, we get a little bit less defense. And we can send a town away. Alright. I think we still want to gain a power card. And care too much about adding a vitality, so I think I just want to get more energy again. We make a sacred site, and Gift of Living Energy makes us a lot more energy. I can add strife. So if I add, we can defend this now. But is it worth, like, using all of our actions to save one Dahan? I don't think so. I think we just let it be and we try to accelerate. So we can add Badlands, maybe? Add Badlands on the coast, we could... I'm not too concerned about disorienting landscape. Do that. And I'm gonna make this a sacred site for Gift of Living Energy. We don't have Destroyed Presence. Do that. We don't get the remove, but we're not, like, getting a remove anyway, really, so we're not using a remove. Just bank some energy and go for a major power next turn, probably. This is getting us 2. We have 3 Dahan in our lands? We do! More energy. Oh. Disease. That's going to be useful for later. We want to be adding... Not really things that are gonna get removed in that jungle by this. I guess it would be an explorer. And click that. Sorry, Dahan. You did. Alright, so up here, let's explore Incarna. But they do come into wetlands. Why I wanted to get Badlands. Maybe some damage. Another Badlands there. And gather. I can stop this being a mining land, but we could also defend it. And then it ends up being one explorer. We can defend it with this. So I think we let it be a mining land. What do I want? Actually, what do I want together then? Bring more. But don't gather any guys. Then they just kill everything. That seems good. We can get 3 card plays. We have 3 card plays. We put another presence here. They defend enough. We have 2 blight. Fine. Maybe we get a defend card or something, right? This is also blighting, isn't it? That's kind of sucky. What if I move my Incarna here, but I get to add a vitality at my Incarna. If I might get a defend 10 or something. It could happen. I want something to like hit here. I want to take a major power. Wow. Okay. Unearth the Beast is like, it has 1 element we like, or maybe 2. But it's exciting. Problem is there are Ravage and build actions all the time. But we could use it here. But we're not thresholding it, right? We have no animal. It's only really good if it's thresholded. I mean, 12 damage is pretty sweet, but... we want Bargain of Coursing Path. Or Power and Protection. Do we threshold that? Yes. Yeah, we threshold it by playing like that card. So, okay. That's an easy choice. Okay, so make this a sacred site. It actually doesn't need to be sacred site because the Dahan are going to be defending it more now. Actually defending 3. We like can almost just go and put our defend 6 here, but it doesn't actually do enough. But we could make it so that we still have a sacred site there next turn. Actually, we could just defend this. It would get 1 damage through. I think I'm gonna go in here so we still have a sacred site there after. And we still skip that. Like literally that thresholds it. No? What are we short? Water? No. Yeah, we are short water. Okay, well we're gonna play that anyway, so. Cool, and we got some stuff. we get to get a plant, which unlocks this and that. That's cool. And two. Don't attack for more, please. Choose Island City, build there. It could be just here. It makes more cities. It could be here. We lose the disease. Mostly got push from a land with beast. That makes this have less in it. Gather one inland with Dahan. Defend one for Dahan. Well, I mean, that means I didn't have to defend this. That's just... Pushing a town. Fine. Throw it in there. We don't want the Dahan in there, so... There are no coastal lands with Dahan. Dahan are all in one land. Oh no, my presents. They build. They don't build. We do have this problem here. It's a bit of a problem. Upgrading. I'm gonna go here because it's... Maybe we're not gonna... We're probably gonna move our Incarna. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I can't add vitality there, huh? I can by... I can click here and add a presence, but I'm actually gonna reclaim, so... We're gonna have to figure something out for this land. Maybe just there. Nothing's happening there, hopefully. Mountain, okay. So I feel like we're going to be blighting the island. Seems likely. Seems likely. I may do both. I get to remove two things. That's not a mining land now, so that's something. Actually, I think, in case I do the other thing, let's remove it down. All right. I feel like we want some sort of... If we put all these Dahan in here, we could somehow move them all in there, they would defend enough. We need, like... I don't actually get a new card if I do this. I mean, they don't cascade, so they're not adding a billion blight, but... It seems like a reclaim is the thing. I would love to be able to move the Dahan. Actually, I defend enough in this land with this. And then... So they're going to be exploring in non-mining lands, which is going to be not a lot, so that's not a big deal. I have destroyed presence. That gets me a major power for next turn. I basically have to play... I don't have to play anything, but I want to play those free cards and then this. So if I could take a moon, I get to remove the city. But that land isn't like the problem. This would let me take an explorer away. It's not that exciting. This gets more defend, but it actually lets me proliferate again. But the Dahan aren't where I need them. I think I want to play this and get a card that moves the Dahan. And there. Partially, no Dahan there. Temporary truce, sure. 1 damage per beast. What if we kill a city? Actually makes it a non-mining land, so they explore, but I don't have any other damage, so... Add strife in land non-matching. They're gonna ravage there anyway. It's not gonna change anything. Throw it on this city. Each board build in 3 lands. This does not cause mining lands. Mining lands only happen because of built cards. So that's fine. I guess it's fine if they go here. I want that disease to stay. And they can go here because I can just, like, gather that town. Oh, I think I actually want to do it here because I can gather the city that they build next. Oh no, that means they ravaged there. Did they? Which one? No, I think the list... I think we're past it now, right? This is after the build step. Yeah, we're past it, okay. Are we? Wait a second. After the build step. Oh, because... Click here. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So they built there. Even though after the build light card, it was a mining land? I'm not sure if that's right or not. I can upgrade here. So interestingly, they're not going to build like anywhere except here right now. I can add a vitality. Those are actually going to get blocked. I could just start adding vitality here. Let's see what we get for a major power. I get to add presence to one of your lands. There. That seems good. Can we afford it? We gotta start getting plus energy too. This would be great if the Dahan were with invaders. I cannot afford to play that card, right? Like, I'm gonna have 5 energy next turn. I don't have a way to play it. That's unfortunate. Actually less because I have a bargain. Getting less energy. I mean, I could play it, I could save up and play it later, maybe? Removing 3 Blight is going to be really good. I think this is also pretty strong. I'm going to click this, though. Power Storm? Let's click that. I have to forget a card. I don't think I'm using this again. I'm not sure what's the right answer. But we're gonna gather no Dahan if you don't build. Yes. Having this Ravage do nothing is pretty important. I think I want to have penalty here because they are going to Ravage the following turn. I want a card that deals damage here. I guess I chose a major that doesn't deal damage. This does deal damage, but the elements are so bad for me, and that one kind of too. If I click, I'm getting either 2 of those. If I'm getting, I have 3 energy, I'm getting 1 here, 1 there, so I'm short on that. I can't get it. Can't get it. So that Ravage is happening. That's nothing. Actually, we're okay. We're not leaving the still healthy island. And actually, I can use this to stop the build. What if we do this? Or what if we even do this? I want to get my Incarnate empowered. Do I care that much? I think I care more about getting an energy. I don't want to reclaim. I want to get another card. I guess Gift of Living Energy gets me more energy than this does, and I still add presence, but it's all at range 0. The plan is to play this the following turn in this land. These lands are fine-ish. By putting my Incarnate here, I can start removing those things, but also... Nah, they're not doing anything. Okay. I think I'm changing my mind to do this. Still, our Dahan are not doing anything, but eventually they're going to do something. Play a card with Earth on it. Play this just for that. I don't think it's worth it just for that. I'm trying to save my energy. It's not working. It would let me remove a city. I'm just thinking I could like use that here to gather and gather stuff out of those lands. I actually want to grab this guy with Radiant Hallowed Grove, I think. I played that. Not getting new cards. And I'm not making money. I do eventually make money. Let's see. If I do this, I get 2 energy. I'm at 4. And then I can, then I can afford Dreaming That Touch Land next turn. So I think I do want that. And somehow we defend this. Maybe with Entwined Fates of all defend it. So, alright, we're going to do that. And I think I actually want to remove this guy. Because it's blighted. So we just have the 1 Ravage, then we're going to remove all 3 blight. During the first Ravage action, increase the total damage they deal. That doesn't matter. Isolate land with Beast. You got a fear card. Turtle 2? Turtle 2! Add to haunt the land. Oh, it has to have 5 or more? Come on, that's rude. Skip their normal explore and build in lands with Beast. I guess we put a Strife here. Remove 1 explore town from a land with Thing. How much removes? We're removing 3 health invaders, so it matters. Your city's better, probably. Upgrade. This land is like fine now, right? So I think we'll upgrade. Explore sands. Now everything's a mining land. Explore there. Explore here. So I can do this here again. Or I could, I can pull these guys into here. I could slowly get my Dahan into a place that's ravaging. That better? Well, if I pull guys out of here, then they're not actually ravaging there, but when they do, we'll do something. Alright, that's no longer a mining land. Alright. Yeah, and this is gonna go twice. So maybe actually I should put the vitality in there. I have range for that. I did that range for that. Okay. So in that case, just bring them in here. Come on in. You want it. I guess, do I want that? I don't want it to be a mining. So, let's actually do what we did before. We can avoid some ravages this way. Okay. So now we have this, but that's going to not happen because we're removing all the towns in 3 blight. When I click that, we still are getting energy. We're only playing this, but every other land is like dealt with in theory, and we maybe get one free card. So give me a free card. Anything good? Range 0 push. Not great elements. We could do, this actually does damage. Savage Mob Beast is a card that says damage. Not on the lands we care about, but yeah, I'm gonna click on it. We're gonna get an Earth. We could move our Incarna somewhere. Don't know that it matters. We do want to be gathering, like, we want to be taking stuff away from these lands, so we want them to stop being mining lands. So maybe putting the Incarna here lets us like gather stuff from these 2 problem lands. Means we don't damage that. Means those things are invincible, which kind of sucks. And I took this card. I'm gonna play it and do 1 damage like here. I want to like kill a city with it. Oh. Actually, I guess I can move it here and start pulling stuff out of there. And start moving the Dahan. Do that. And I can put a presence somewhere. I think I want to... Yeah. At least I want to spread out a little bit. And yeah, we want to be able to defend with Entwine the Fates. Maybe this land. This is going to ravage again. So... everything's going to keep ravaging. Alright, we're playing our 1 big card. And our little damage. If I had taken a different card, the Swarming Wasps or monsters, and I don't think any of them help with our elements, so yeah. What? Oh, it's only 3 health worth of invaders. Well, it's not a mining land, so... I thought it was 3 invaders. Good thing I didn't make a city. After the first, I'm ravaging inlands with Dahan. Well, luckily, that's not a thing. Push up to 2 from a land with Beast. Kinda don't want that. Kinda happy that they can hang out there together. And nothing there. Okay. Alright. No blight. Upgrade. An upgrade here. And wetlands. That's okay. So I'd rather not create mining lands, so I'm gonna click here and existing mining land, I guess. Because that's gonna ravage every turn. I only get 1 of these. I want to get Dahan into there. can use this here. Actually kill this thing. Not a mining land anymore. And they're gonna ravage twice here, so if we can defend it. Getting that good. I don't want to gather more though, because how much am I gonna have? I don't know that I'm gonna get more Dahan in there, right? I can probably remove a town. And I can defend one more, or 4. Defend 4. So we're close. I don't want to add more. Alright, we don't have any mining ravages except for this one, and that's just gonna blight, I think. That's gonna blight, but your cards might help with that. I think this is probably here again, or it could be, actually I think I need to reclaim, right? Starting to get more energy though. Oh, and I can do draw towards a consuming void. That seems good. That seems important. Alright, that removes a town, that defends. I think we're going to be short a defense. But we're going to have to hope that the fear card helps us out. And do that. Oh, I can play more. What if I play more? Do I want to do damage? Kill everything they build there. Get energy. Do that. Do damage. Oh, and that makes more fear too. Oh, actually we're short 1. It is what it is. Let's hope we get something. Or what if they do +3 damage? Crap. Okay. What if they're doing 5 damage now instead? Your card, let's go. Hey. No. Do that here. Do that here. No. I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna click these other lands first because that doesn't help at all. They're gonna ravage again. All right, the real blight card has come. +1 energy, +1 card play. I'm gonna say keep. Only 2 blight on the card. We can use Dream of the Untouched Land again. Right. The wetlands are fine. We just got like a couple mining lands. Upgrade this guy. Oh no, more mining lands. Oh, also we have this. Also this. I'm gonna bring these. I'm gonna use it in here, and so we want to gather. One from each adjacent land. Is it? Oh, right, I'm using this. I want you, and I want you, I want you. And I want to remove all of y'all. I'm gonna lose it to Han. These things happen. I think we might win here. If we win, we can put a wild somewhere with this. Are we winning? Yeah, we're winning. We don't have to win. I could remove Blight and then the city in the fast phase instead. I could bring this and no one dies. Oh, no. Don't do that. I guess I could destroy I could destroy the Incarnate. That's an option. And then put it back. I can just remove present. Don't kill the city! Perform the effect again. Sure? We win the game, though? I don't think we win the game. Oh, no, we definitely kill the city, though. Okay. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Want to remove Blight. Give myself a chance for next game. But yeah. Kill him. Should I use this first? I think I can use it later. Alright, well, we go with this animation again. And win the fast phase. Quite a roller coaster, but that is set aside power for the ages. Down to 3 to Han. And they never got to use their defend, effectively. I had the bargain. I guess I just used it to proliferate, which is arguably more valuable. Finish power. Alright. I can add a wild and a vitality somewhere. Almost power up. We could power up. There's no point to doing it, but we could do it with this. I just need, actually, no, we can't afford Dream of the Untouched Land. Is that true? We have +5, and we're not able to get to 6. Well, that's rude. I mean, I can just remove the city with that. But I want to remove Blight. I want to remove Blight. But I have to reclaim the card. So it doesn't matter. I can't do it. We're gonna be short no matter what. Bye. Alright, the island is a hot mess. And we'll go again at level 5. Alright, do you want to have River or Mentor? River Haven or Shifting Memory Mentor? Chat. 55 points. Is that still a higher score? Yeah, because of just the difficulty multiplier outweighs everything. Set aside a power card. I guess it's Dream. I could have like gained. I could have like. Yeah, I don't think I could have got another option. Dream is good. We might need that blight removal. Let's leave the vitality here, where there's going to be a mining land. If the blight card flips, the island will be lost. Alright, put a Dahan there. And make a new one. And maybe the Dahan remove blight for us. Anyone in the chat have a preference between Haven or Mentor? Alright, I'm gonna go with River. And let's see what we can do. We have level 4 still because we didn't go to level 5 because we played it. So, but there's only 2 blight, and if it flips, we lose. So, and they go right in the sands. But I mean, it doesn't really matter because if the 2 lands blight, then we're screwed. So, at least they're not mining lands, so we don't have to deal with them immediately. The wash away takes care of that. And this is the problem. There's your problem. This is actually a little tricky. There's going to be a city there, and there's not really anything we can do about it. We can get Defend 2, but only if we save Wash Away. That kind of sucks. I mean, if it's 1 blight, it's 1 blight. I think we're gonna, do this turn, next turn, look for a bigger defend card and hope we get lucky. And we don't even have our, like, stuff here, so, okay. I'm not so used to this power, to this spirit. Alright, let's go in there. Go to the... We even need the 2 energy. We could do remove up to 2 health worth of invaders, and then they don't build a city. Can I do that? No, I need more plant. Can't do that right away, that would be too easy. I guess Wash Away could go here and then defend both. Wash wash away River's Bounty. And then next turn, wash away Boon or Flash Floods and... Okay, let's try it. Let's see. So we can gather 2 Dahan into here. Because we can... Yeah, we need defend 3. They're going to have damage 4 there, so it doesn't actually work. I'm going to bring all the... I'm just going to bring all the... and that gives us some more chance to get, like, Call to Guard or something like that. Upgrade at your worst. Gross. Alright, that land is, like, protected for 2 turns. Or, yeah, for 2 turns. So, this land is not. But... dump everything in there. I get to make a new Dahan. That is just happening, right? I guess happening. Nothing I can do about that. And I can't take care of both, so... All of you go in there. Have fun. And we gain a power card. Because we're not getting to reclaim one. We're not reclaiming. Yeah, we're not. We're screwed already. Give me defend 6. Defend 5. That'll do. Defend 5. And we have to hope for an event to... Actually, no. If we destroy things here, then it's on a mining land. Okay. Things are looking up. I think I want to be in there for Sap the Strength next turn, actually. We also get Gathering Dahan. Don't need. But those are the 2 cards we have to play. Tap. Flash Flood. Control the city, please. And defend more. Oh, except I can't defend more. Should I put presence there just for... Might want to put presence there for I guess I'll have wash away. I'll be able to defend 2 there and flash flood it again. So I think having the extra defend here is worthwhile. Sacred Site. I feel really behind the 8 ball in this game after what happened last game. And I don't want to move the 8 ball. I guess we could. We only need 3 of them in here to kill everything. So maybe, like, put 2 of them in there because of killing things in damaging coastal lands or whatever, like, that stuff happens. And I still have 4 Dahanam on my lands. Sacred Sites under threat. No. I do not like this. I can't even spend anything. And I would remove a blight from the blight card. So I can either destroy 3 presents, and not have a sacred site next turn? Wow. Wow. That's mean. We have to do this, right? It's terrifying, but we have to do that. Where does this stuff even go? Well, you go in there. And this could go in here. Is defended enough. I don't want to create mining lands. Oh, and then yeah, you just go back there. Sure. 3 mana power. Doesn't say defend. 1 damage per Dahan. Seems like something I can use. Alright, we have Fear card. That is terrifying. I'm just gonna keep letting stuff upgrade in there. Eventually that's gonna be the death of me, but I'll survive until then, maybe. Hey! The wilds did something. We have this. But... So is that a reclaim? Yeah, it has to be, right? Well, maybe not. I have defend 2. But I would need defend 3. I put 2 presents. I could defend 3. That better than reclaiming and getting my cards back? See what it looks like. I could get to reclaim 1 and then play more cards. Is this because this let me defend in target land or adjacent land with your presence? So do that. Alright, but it does have to be a sacred site to get both defense. We want to get... I mean, we could just get sap, but let's see if Wash Away does the trick. Gather up to 2 Dahan. This is a mining land. Oh my god. We lose the game there. We lose the game right there. Unless we... We reclaimed... Tap the strength. It would defend 5. There's 8 damage here. We need to use one of the defense here, one of the defense there. We don't have enough. We're short 1. So we can work that out here. This. Still do the same presence, and then get this. But we don't even get this defend. So alternatively, if we reclaim, we only get 2 card plays. And if it's Wash Away and Sap the Strength, we don't even get any of this because we don't have any sun. So I think we just have to hope. Hope that something happens to these. Because we can't... Actually, if we... Flash Floods makes that not a mining land. Okay. If we play Flash Floods and sap the strength, we can also get Dahan in here for the counterattack. It's not a mining land. Alright, I think that's what we do. Flash Flood, sap the strength. We can afford it. Yeah, the Badlands is what helps us there. To make sure, because we can't go back. Also, we're losing the game. Oh. Also, we're losing the game. Well, there's only so much we can do there. We're going to have to hope the Fear card removes Explore from any land or something like that. Right? There's nothing we can... Take a major power and hope for it. So if we head sap and Flash Floods, that's 2 water and sun and animal. How could I have missed that we're losing the game here? It just showed me right here. But I didn't like choose to put more stuff in there, right? I don't think. I don't know if I can... They just replaced. They added a town. I think I pushed a town to there from Sacred Sites Under Threat. That was my fault. I'm gonna click a major power. Maybe it's awesome. Pent Up Calamity is awesome. Doesn't do enough. Transportative Sacrifice? Actually... Maybe Solidify Echoes. Do I have Destroy Presence? Transformative Sacrifice? Yep. That's what we're doing. Alright. Playing that. And we're playing Flash Floods. Flash Floods deals with this land, and we have to hope that we get 3 hours. Also, I can't even defend there. I could play Sap the Strength instead, and it definitely defends, but then if we can't deal with that, there's a much better chance of getting like a defend in a jungle, right? So, but we also need Flash Floods to hit here. I don't know. I'm just... Anything is happening. And I need to be able to reach there? Okay. Oh god. I can't get rid of both. I can only get 2 cards. Nope, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Oh. Oh, Remove Blight does, but it's slow. Okay, we lose. I guess we should lose by... I can remove 2 health of invaders. That doesn't actually stop it being a mining land. I mean, I have to kill an explorer here to not lose the game at the end of the fast phase, so... That was a bad ending. Adding disease. Yeah, nothing's... We have a fear card, but the fear card's not going to solve 2 lands. Hey, remove an explorer from a coastal land. It does solve this land. And then we lose. GG. Radioactive token in the ocean. That's from an earlier game with Ocean, and they should have come off of the ocean, but there's a bug where they can stay in second wave. All right. The island has become blighted, past the point of no return. So we got to the sixth wave, just like last time that we did this. So GG. That's gonna do it for today. So if you haven't heard, the next big update for Spirit Island, the Deeps of Earth and Sea, is coming out on Thursday, 2 days from now. So look forward to that and enjoy it. Deep's Ocean is coming. Deep's Ocean, Locust Serpent, Dances Up Earthquakes, and Habsburg Mining Expedition. That's all coming on Thursday, so look forward to it. See you next time. Bye for now.